going up, we going crazy, going bonkers. Produced by Ziggy, Zay Ticky, believe that.
It ain't peaches, it'll deceive you, boy, believe me. What you know about a jungle made with nothing but semen. No creepy crawlers, just heathens that prey on your weakness. Smell the slightest hint of fear, and the stainless you'll eat it. Gang bangers that greet your tats on their face like Wheezy. Pulling up by the ounce, walking around looking sleepy. I'm from a town, no integrity, a broken city, disrupted. I know niggas who once were real, who now turning into suckers. When it comes to murder, it's nothing. Rallos get pulled over scuffles. Bumpy road around this motherfucker, your life means nothing. It ain't peaches. Niggas walking around with no feelings, with a chip on their shoulder, saying the world don't feel us. Trying to earn up some millions so they can split with they niggas. I know cats that died broke because they lost all ambition. Where the cops out to get us.
Welcome back to another edition of More to Live For. Got an exclusive interview for you guys this morning, man. Successful comedian slash actor. I'm gonna let him tell you a little bit about himself, man, and we're gonna kick it off just like that, man. What's good with you, bro?
What's good, brother?
Appreciate you doing this for me, man.
Hey,
Definitely,
man, no
man.
doubt, man. I appreciate you, man.
Definitely, man. Could you introduce yourself to my viewers?
Yeah, what's going on? My name is Jay Jackson. I'm from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. You know, born and raised. I'm an actor slash comedian slash writer, former radio host. Yeah, man, that's pretty much it. You know, I started doing the Facebook thing first or whatever. Started going viral on Facebook. I turned that into doing stand-up comedy. So I did some comedy shows. I had my own shows. I've done stuff at Comedy Zone, Good Nights or whatever. And then I flipped that into the acting. You know, that's what I always really wanted to do anyway. So
I heard that.
That's
man.
what I did.
Definitely, man. And like I said, bro, like from the outside looking in, man, like I'm definitely a fan. Like
I appreciate that.
so it's like, you know, being able to build this friendship with you, it's like, you know, I'm coming, you know, from a fan perspective. So I definitely,
Appreciate
you know, like you said, X, Y, and Z, man, the work that you do, man, like it is definitely paying off. Cause like I feel like I know you, but you know what I mean? Like like I said, bro, I know you as a fan. So I kind of want to talk about, man, like the Facebook, man, like the great reels that you put out, man, that be going viral, and you know, just like your particular style of comedy, because it's like you know what I learned throughout the years, man, like, and it's just like, you know, I never, you know, wanted to be a comedian, but you know, I love the art.
Right.
But it's like what I've learned, bro, is like the comedians that can use little to no profanity, they seem to be the funniest ones, man, especially with this day and age that we in now. And it's like most of your comedy that I see, you know, we all grown, we all curse, but it's like most of your comedy that I see, bro, it's like you making people laugh on more of a, you know, intellectual level. Like you putting the whole play together, you know what I mean? People not necessarily laughing at what you said, you know what I mean? But you feel what I'm saying, bro? Like, so I kind of want to know, you know, what was like, you know, growing up, like some of the comedians that you looked up to that you may have, you know, gotten your style from?
Man, growing up, I was a big Robin Harris fan.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Then, you know, later on, you know, Dave Chappelle, Martin. Martin, he influenced me a lot. But really, like, my whole style is like, I just always been stupid. You know what I'm saying? I'm always saying something stupid, always doing something stupid. So really, like, I don't really put a lot of thought into what I do.
Right.
But I always like when people come up to me like, yo, I like how you said so-and-so or how you put that joke together. I'm like, well, I didn't really put a whole lot of thought into it. A lot of people think I be putting a lot of thought into what I be saying and doing, but I don't. I'm just stupid. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, bro,
like, so it just comes out. But it makes me feel good that people be thinking like, yo, you really intelligent because you really put that together. But honestly, I just be saying stuff, man.
Bro, I mean,
it's just like, how my brain work, you know.
Like you said, bro, like it really, like the fact that you like, okay, this what I can relate that to. What you just said, I relate that particular skill to these successful rappers that, you know, go in the studio one time you know, and be able to, you know, like put their verse together in their head
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like I relate that style, like you just laid out. I relate that to that. So that's definitely, you know, something that I think that's, you know, that's a super skill to have, bro.
Cause I really like, dude, I'll be at work and I just be bored at work. I mean, I be working, but I'm still like bored, and I just like something just pop up in my head, and I just do it. Like a lot of times people be like, "Yo, you did that video. You got too much time on your hands." But I'm like, it took me like 3-4 minutes to do that video.
Right.
Like I don't put a lot of thought into the stuff that I say and do. I honestly, I do not put a lot of thought into it. It just comes to me, and I just do it.
It's definitely,
You know?
definitely a skill, man. And you know, this is something that I definitely want to, you know, share with my viewers, man. Being able to have that particular skill, and you know, and like you said, like you telling me and telling my viewers, you know, I'm pretty sure you explain this to other people too, but I'm pretty sure, you know, once the right people found out that you had this particular skill and these reels are really coming, you know, right off the top of the head, I'm pretty sure that caught the, you know, the attention of, you know, these directors and these people, you know, to be able to put you in different positions.
Yeah, like I said, like I just started like think about like a lot of people call it like what being like what Facebook funny or Facebook comedian. Like I've been doing this, like I've been saying crazy stuff on Facebook since I first got on Facebook.
Right.
But back when I was first doing it, it was frowned upon. People be like, well, I can't believe you said that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, man, like I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I just kept it going, then started getting popular, and then you know what I'm saying? I started making posts and people just started sharing it and liking it. And I remember like my first viral post ended up on the Shade Room. You know, like I met this guy, whatever, he was trying to get me to like to do stand up, and I'm like, man, I ain't trying to do no stand up, because I'm really, a lot of people don't believe me, but I'm really an introvert.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really like talking in front of a whole lot of people. I get nervous. Like stuff like interviews like this, I don't really know you like that, so like, you know, normally I'm like kind of like nervous, but I'm trying to like get out of that shell. But yeah, man, I went viral on that one post. Like I said, Shade Room, everybody sharing it. Like I'm getting like millions of views on it. You know what I'm saying? Other people sharing it, they going viral with it. People trying to steal it. You know what I'm saying? So after that, man, I said, you know what? Maybe I can do the stand up thing. And then I said, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try. I did my first comedy show in Raleigh, North Carolina, and everything. I wasn't really that pleased with it. It could have been better. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't understand. Like they be like, "Oh, you funny on Facebook? You should do stand up." It's a whole nother ball game, man.
A whole different monster, man. I seen somebody fail at that, at trying to do stand up. So I definitely, you know, I've definitely seen it up close. So I definitely know.
It's a whole nother ball game. You gotta be able to work that stage. It's more than just being funny when you're on that stage.
Right.
You gotta know how to read the crowd. You gotta know how to work the stage. You know what I'm saying? How to work the crowd. It's all about how you put your jokes together. It's kind of like music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you might say a rap and people be like, yo, that rap Ernest said it was whack. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You might get them same lyrics, get them same lyrics to somebody like Jay-Z. He'll rap them lyrics about your whole killed it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's all about your delivery. And a lot of people don't understand that. So stop hyping up dudes that be funny on Facebook. Stop hyping them up to do stand up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a whole nother ball game.
So
and it's not easy.
Not to cut you off, but just piggybacking off, you know, what you're saying. Yeah, we're gonna change locations in a second. The sun tearing me up.
Yeah.
But that first experience, man. You know, what was that like? Was it more so what was the nerves getting you of doing this the first time, or did you, you know, get a piece of, you know, serenity of you chasing your dreams?
It was the nerves, man. The nerves was really bothering me a whole lot. Like I said, I'm an introvert. I never really liked, you know, being in front of a lot of people. Like in school, I wasn't a class clown.
Right.
But if you sat beside me or in front of me or behind me, we cut up.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't the person to be like make the whole class laugh. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm kind of quiet. You know what I'm saying?
I heard that.
Yeah, so that first show, you know, I was real nervous. The second show I did in Rocky Mount, I was actually more comfortable. I know for a fact I killed that show.
Right.
Without a shadow of a doubt, I killed that show. The people talk, you know what I'm saying? Like the love I got after the show, I'm like, yeah, I really did my thing on that show. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't as nervous.
And being that, you know, like you said, you're from Rocky Mount, so I know that was pretty cool to be able to, you know, to be, you know, to feel that you did your best, you know, in front of your home city, in front of your home city, man. So I definitely
so that was a whole nother ball game, man.
slight commercial break. We right back to it. But yeah, bro, you were telling us, man, about that first experience with the stand up, man, and how nerve wracking and appreciate that one, man.
I just knew it. Like,
you saw, look, both of us on sat fast. I was like, damn. But yeah, man. So like I said, bro, and like you said, man, that stand-up game is not nothing that people, can just jump right up and do. It's
like you might be funny to your friend. I ain't mean to cut you off.
It's all good.
But you might be funny to your friends or whatever, or you might be funny on Facebook, but getting on that stage, like you got to think about it. You're on that stage and you got folks just looking at you, waiting to laugh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're just staring. Like it ain't like you can just be funny. You know what I'm saying? Periodically or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got to be like they're waiting. Like you have to make them laugh. And you're only on stage for a certain amount of minutes.
Right.
So
let me ask you this. This is something I always wanted to ask a professional. So at times, right? Because this is something that I learned, throughout the years just studying the art. Like, is a heckler? Could that be, like a blessing in disguise to a comedian? Because like what I've seen over the years is some people have, some of their good friends being the hecklers, and some comedians could feed off that.
Yeah.
And I just kind of wanted to know your take on that, like if you experienced any of that, and how you think that would, how do you think you would handle that if you haven't experienced it?
I've never really experienced that or whatever. But some people, I think it can help. It depends on what type of comedian you are.
Right.
Yeah, you have some comedians that they like to tell stories. Then you got some comedians that they like to roast.
Right. Yeah.
So if you're one of them comedians that like to roast and you get a heckler, I mean, I think you can you can handle that.
Feed off it.
Yeah, you'll feed off of it.
Yeah.
And it'll probably help you out a lot. But if you're someone that just you're not really like the roasting type of comedian, then it's like it can really mess with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Myself, I mean, on stage in a position like that, I don't really know how to handle it. Because like I say, like my nerves tear me up when I'm on the stage.
Right.
So if you're heckling me and I'm on the stage, you might get the best of me. I'm already nervous anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now if you catch me and I'm in a good mood and I'm comfortable on that stage, I'm gonna smoke.
Right.
Anybody that know me know like I do know how to I can roast.
Right.
Like I'm one of the best. Like me and your boy or me and Bar, like me and him used to roast each other. He used to be like smoking people. Like, bro, you're not gonna smoke me though.
Yeah, the Facebook bully. Shout out to Bar. Yeah.
Shout out my boy Bar, man. That's my
my
dude, man. But yeah, man, he was known for that, you know what I'm saying? So but I'm good with the roasting too, so it just depends on which Jay Jackson you catch.
I heard that.
If I'm nervous, I'm already like my nerves already tearing me up, you might get it. But if I'm in a good space, I'm comfortable on that stage, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna smoke you.
I heard that.
I'm gonna smoke you, you hear me?
I heard that. Hey, look, something that we spoke about a few days ago. It wasn't your first viral post, but it was one of the first ones I seen, man. And I kind of want to share it to my viewers. I wish I could find the thread, but
Facebook took it down. I meant to look. I know it's somewhere.
But just want to share with my viewers, man. If any, my viewers should remember that Future songs. I can't what
Mask Off.
Yeah.
That Molly Percocet.
And the thread that you created, man. And can you just kind of walk us through it, man? How you put that thread together and the significance behind it?
Nah, I was just so the song has really like just came out. You know what I'm saying? So that was like my favorite song, but people always tell me I was singing it wrong. I was like Percocet. I was saying Percocet. I don't know. Right. So I was just singing the song or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I was at work, and I told you like a lot of like the funny stuff I come up with, I be at work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like it just came to me. You know what I'm saying? It just came to me. So I hit up one of my homies or whatever. I was on a fake number. You know what I'm saying? I was just messing with him or whatever. And I hit him up or whatever, and I was like, basically like I'm trying to like buy some drugs or whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I used to hold, I was like, like, yo, what you want? Like, he thinking I'm like the police. Cause he was like, who gonna text you something, hey, man, you got some drugs?
Right.
And I was just being stupid or whatever. And it was like, yo, man, I think you're 12. Like, you acting like you're 12. So I had this fun idea to just take a picture or whatever. And then he knew it was me. Then he caught on or whatever. But I took a picture of it. I had this like stupid look on my face, like, do I look 12? You know what I'm saying? And that's the one that got everybody like, yo, this guy crazy.
Yeah, man. That if I'm not mistaken, man, I want to say that particular post ended up in World Star. If I'm not mistaken.
That one ended up on, I don't know if it was World Star or Boston, just one of them. And Chad Johnson, Ochocinco, the former football player, he shared it on Twitter.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I ain't know that.
And a few other people shared it too. A few other famous people. I can't. Who was it? It was somebody from Love and Hip Hop that shared it. Chad Johnson and I don't know if it was World Star or Boston. One of them. But I done been on. Let's see. I done had Shades on share my stuff. Boston has shared my stuff. World Star has shared my stuff at Media Takeout.
Okay.
Share my stuff. I've had, like I said, Chad Johnson. He been sharing like 2 of my posts before. Thomas Jones, the former football player for Chicago Bears.
Okay.
He also play on P Valley now. He shared my stuff one time. And somebody from Love and Hip Hop shared my stuff one time. I'm trying to think. It was somebody else. I can't remember who it was, but yeah. So yeah, I done went viral a few times.
Definitely, man. And
I did something recently. The girl Glorilla. She shared it on her Instagram.
okay, cause she came to Rocky Mount.
Matter of fact, that same week she came to Rocky Mount.
Okay, you know what? From the outside looking in, I just knew it was a matter of time before she, run across some of your. I knew that you would figure out, with your comedic style, you'll get her attention and somehow.
Like I said, I wasn't trying. You know what I'm saying? Just
Right.
say people don't understand. Like I know with myself, like when I'm trying to go viral, I never go viral.
Right.
When I'm just being stupid, I just make a post or make a video and I just post it. Sometimes it'll go viral.
Right.
So like you can't really call it. Just gotta happen. You just gotta be consistent.
Right. Exactly.
Or whatever. But Facebook, like it's to the point now where it's like everything I post, I get blocked. They give me 30 days.
Right.
I'm doing 30 days right now.
Right. Yeah.
And it's like right when I start taking off, that's when they do that stuff. I had a comedy page. Everybody Hates Jay or whatever.
Right.
I had like about 12,000 followers on that page, and I was getting more. But then somebody reported me. Now I'm in Facebook jail, and it kind of like stopped the flow, and it kind of like slowed me down. Now I look, Facebook and took the page.
Yeah, Zuckerberg, he tripping for that.
So yeah, like it's like every time they see me like doing something, next thing you know, 30 days, man.
So you take off good, they trying to
As soon
grab.
as I take off 30 days.
Definitely, I definitely understand that. But that definitely ain't gonna stop anything, man, because people able to reach you on different platforms, man, and then the fact that
My TikTok, they took my TikTok, man. I had to make a new TikTok. TikTok, I was every time, bro. TikTok, I was taking off on TikTok. They got me. Every time, I don't care, yo. I don't do good with social media, man.
It's all good, man. They ain't be able to hold you down forever, man. Especially with your style of comedy, man. Like it's clever comedy. You know what I mean? Like it's comedy that everybody can relate to, and you really ain't got to use a whole lot of profanity, man. Like I say, like I really think that's a harder art form to tackle. You know what I mean? Like to be able to tell clever jokes instead of just cursing the whole.
Really, cursing can really like mess you up when it comes to that because like a lot of comedians like they get like you can get like sponsors and stuff or whatever. But ain't nobody gonna want to sponsor you and you're doing all this profanity.
Right.
So if they're trying to reach a certain audience, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So if you're doing videos and you got all this profanity, it's kind of hard for them to really like to promote over the market it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, it's best like not to have a whole lot of profanity. I started out doing a whole lot of profanity, and I said, you know what? One of my mentors here talked to me, he was like, yo man, tone it down a little bit because he was telling me, he was explaining to me how the game works. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah.
One.
I got you. Check one. But look, something else I want to share, man. I'm not sure if everybody knows this, as far as your following or my following, who may have come across these particular posts. But do you think that you fooled a lot of people, with the posts that you make under, Rocky Mount public schools?
Yo, you know what's so crazy?
At first, I didn't know that was you at first.
No, a lot of people didn't know that was me. A lot of people did not know. I'm trying to see. Mic checking.
Yeah, well, make sure those are turned on.
So my bad, I didn't lost track. What we talking about?
The Rocky Mountain.
Oh yeah, the Rocky Mountain, the school page. Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, so yeah, a lot of people didn't realize it was me. At first, you know, I was.
There it is. Now we got
At first, I wasn't really like.
check 1, 2.
At first, I wasn't really like letting everybody.
They got 2 across that
project together, man. But you know, right back at it. So, obviously, the last thing we talked about was that Facebook page that you got.
The man's Rocky Mountain School.
Yeah. I mean, the people should actually move with it.
I put a lot of people. Like a lot of people did not know it's me. A lot of people still don't know it's me. Like I was seeing people that know me, but they are sharing the post and they're like, yo, who ran this page? I was looking like, it's me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, a lot of people still don't know it's me. You know what's so crazy about that page though? Like, people from Rocky Mountain, like around the area, they laughing. They find it funny. But I get people from like New Jersey, Alabama, California. Somehow they seeing the post, they all on the post, and they're the ones getting offended. Like, you're not even around here, so why are you even offended? You shouldn't even be worried about it. And another dope thing about that, okay, so boom, when I made that post or whatever, I just made it one day. I just made like a page one day just to be funny, just to ask people about one little thing. And I made that post actually blew up. Like, it pretty much went viral. You know what I'm saying? So after that happened, my homeboy was like, yo man, just keep posting on that page. So I just kept posting on the page or whatever, and it just started blowing up. So my homeboy hit me up one day, he was like, his wife, like, she was like laughing, saying that she was listening to the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. And he was talking about my post, but somebody from Alabama, you know, Ricky Smiley, he's from Alabama. Somebody from Alabama, I guess they had like got a hold of they found my page on them. They made an Alabama public school page, but they took all my posts. So everything on their page was on my page. But they just made it sound like it was like the Alabama school. So Ricky was talking about them, but really, I'm like, you know what, I'm taking credit for that because that's my stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I was on Ricky Smiley. He was talking about me.
That's what's up, man. So they kind of lead me up to something else I want to talk about, bro. Like, do you find that to be like offensive or like a form of, admiration or flattering, like when people steal your stuff? Because I seen other posts that, and it'll be a whole that like the. I don't know if you've done it in a while, but I know you used to do posts like about make a whole conversation. I seen people steal all of that.
Yeah, people that did that. I mean, one time I made a post, and it's the Commodore, the media guy.
Right.
He did. So what he did, he basically took my post, but he made a video out of it. But I know he got it from me because everything that he did in the video was from my post. So I know it came from me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when it comes to stuff like that, I'm kind of flattered in the same way. I'm kind of like. I don't like it because it's like, I don't know if you understand, but like you can't really like monetize off Facebook. So like when you steal my stuff instead of sharing it, that's like taken away from me because my stuff could be like, we could blow up more than what it's already doing. So it's like you kind of like taking away from me. You feel me? So in that aspect, I don't really care for it, but I do look at it like, okay, I guess I'm flattered. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So did that kind of lead to you creating? I remember you had a watermark on some of your posts, and this was around the time that I remember seeing that other fan page that you had. But is that kind of what led you to making that page, like to be able to trademark stuff?
Yeah, but the thing about it, that doesn't matter because one time I made a post and I had a watermark, right? And somebody turned around, they just redid it. Like they redid it. So instead of them just like taking it and like trying to act like it's theirs because it was a watermark, they couldn't do that. So they just did it. So now I got to the point I'm like, you know what? Whatever, people gonna do what they want to do, it don't even matter. But you got a lot of people out here that be stealing statuses and people just like they just hype them up like, oh my God, you're so funny. And I'm like, well, they're not really funny because that's stolen.
It's good. Like, yeah, people still do that, man. And like you can't think of like somebody that, you know, like, man, I think you made a status about this too a while back, but like the people that, you know, that those little words, not talking about anybody, but it happens to a lot of people, that those little sight words be tearing up, like the ones that's, you know, using lost the wrong place, or there, and all of a sudden they post this deep status, this deep heartfelt, and
No, that's not them.
We know that's not.
They can't even spell. They don't know the difference between 2 and 2. Y'all know they not that deep. Y'all need to stop stealing status and acting like you're so deep, and acting like you're so smart, and acting like you're so funny, because you know what? You're not. You're corny. You're stupid.
And look, something else that I seen you do too, man. And like I said, man, there will be that one hater out of that group. I think like you'll get one of those status, one of those posts, man, that's like taking off, and you know, like everybody's high, and then this one weirdo just want to hit like,
yeah. I used to delete them. I don't know do it no more. I'm at a point there where it's like I try not to let social media like control my life.
right?
I try not like get too much into it. I'm at the point there where it's like whatever. I stay in Facebook jail now anyway, so I'm on some other stuff now, man. I don't even care. Y'all want to share my post, go right ahead. Y'all want to like stuff and everybody and go ahead. I don't even care no more.
Right.
Like I'm not really into like social media like I used to be, you know?
Not to cut you off, bro. One thing I definitely want to make sure we get back to, man, I'll kind of wrap this conversation up and we'll kind of get right back to the first thing that we talked about. Tell us about these movies, man, and when can we expect to see them? I seen a couple trailers on Facebook that you shared.
So actually, I got 2 movies already out. I got one called Messy that I co-wrote, and I got another one called Hit It 2 that I co-wrote. There is a Hit It 1 out, but you don't have to watch 1 to understand 2. You know what I'm saying? But 1, my man Lil Murder from P Valley, he was the star of that one, or whatever. And he had some more like heavy hitters in there. A couple guys from The Wire. They played the Hit It 1. Hit It 2, you know, it's myself. A couple of comedians. Another guy that played on P Valley, this guy named Corey Evans. He's also called Messy or whatever. A lot of people that played in Messy, they also played on Hit It 2 or whatever. We got one kid, he played on the show Atlanta or whatever. So we got, you know, plus some good actors, you know what I'm saying? And you can find Messy on Amazon Prime and Tubi TV. You can also find Hit It 2 on Tubi TV. And we got another film that we're shooting right now called Gas. It's going to be a romantic comedy. The other 2 are dramas.
Right.
Or whatever. And I kind of took pride in those because people know me for being funny.
Right.
So, like, you know what? When my first movie come out, I want it to be like a drama because I don't want to be stuck where it's like a lot. Yeah, I don't want to be in a box because I notice a lot of times, like when comedians do stuff, they're like trying to be serious. People still don't want to take it serious.
Right.
They can be good, but people still don't want to take them serious because they're used to them being funny. So it's like it's hard to answer the funny. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even want to come out. I ain't want to come out doing comedies because I want people to be like, oh wow, okay, he can be serious. Like I did a play one time, and people came out to see that or whatever that I did. It was like, yo, I did not know you could play a serious role. Like I played a serious role.
Right.
A God-fearing church man, married, my wife was cheating on me, and I played a serious role, and like I did good. And I'm not telling you I did good because I'm telling you I'm doing good. Like everybody told me I did good, so I'm like, okay. I got a lot of props on that. So yeah, like I'm more than just being funny. A lot more to it. But yeah, we got this comedy coming out. It's me, a comedian out of Greensboro, Lady Shamar. We're gonna be we're co-starring together. And yeah, it's gonna be hilarious. We got some heavy hitters in there also. A lot of comedians in it, so we're gonna be laughing.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And something that you just said, bro, kind of got my attention, man. The fact that you were like, you know, some people are used to their serious roles and stuff like that. But I think some of that ties into our culture because, like, you know, just like I know, ain't nothing funny about damn Color Purple or What's Love Got to Do with It. But we can laugh at that shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's something in our culture that, you know, I guess it's just,
We're gonna
find some funny in something, bro. So
everything.
So I guess, like, that kind of ties into that. Like, people, you know, people may know you for being funny, but, like, seeing you in a serious role, you still might say something, you know, that kind of remind them of, you know, one of your reels or one of your posts. Or, you know, just make them, like, to me, I watched one of the trailers for, I can't remember which movie, but one of them faces that you made in there, and, like, it was a serious role, but it just took me back to that thread that I seen. When I looked like 12, like, it was kind of that face, so, like, I think that, like, you know, not discredit anything that you do, like, with your serious roles, but to me, if I'm laughing, it's because I'm thinking of, you know, it's just because I'm connecting the dots with what I'm seeing to something that I already see. You know what I mean? But I definitely, you know, I definitely enjoy the art. You know, I definitely think that's a skill in itself to go from, you know, comedy to being serious. And then, like you said, you're playing a God-fearing man, so that's range. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about in this game. So,
got to.
Definitely, bro.
I just want to say another thing too. When it comes to like the acting and everything, people don't understand. Like I get a lot of people coming up to me like, "Hey man, put me in a movie. Hey man, I want to be in a movie." It's not that easy. You know, you got to. I put in work. Then nobody just put me in a movie. Put me in, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually putting in work. Like from the jump street, like for me making the post on Facebook and everything from the beginning, I've been kind of like building myself up.
You know, not as easy as people think, man. That's what we were at.
Like we could be shooting a movie right now, right?
Right.
And we could be shooting the scene, and the scene might take like 30 minutes to shoot that one little scene. But when the movie come out, you only gonna see about maybe like 10 seconds of that scene.
Right? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yep.
And then like I've had times where I went out of town to shoot films or whatever, and I'm on set early in the morning all day, and the movie never even came out.
Right.
It's not even coming out. You know what I'm saying? So like you gotta be dedicated, and this is something that you really have to want to do. A lot of people want to do this type of stuff for clout. You gotta really want it. Because I'm telling you, like, acting is not easy. Being a comedian is not easy. None of that stuff is easy. But I think people see me doing it, they feel like, oh, Jay can do it, I can do it. I mean, you can do anything you want to do, but if you don't really want to do it, if you're trying to do it just to try to get clout out of it, stop. Find something else. Because it's not what you think.
Just like anything in life, man, shoot, man, if it's worth it, you have to put in the work for it, man. Like, even what I'm doing, bro, I'm still slowly building. My subscriber count is still climbing. But it definitely ain't an overnight thing, man. And it's all about what the success that you're gonna ultimately get, it's a reflection of the work you put in. So that's what I'm learning, and you know, and I'm also learning to enjoy the journey, man, because like if you just wake up on top, you ain't gonna really appreciate it. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't gonna really appreciate it, you know, have the whole journey to reflect back on it.
It's definitely a journey, but see, like, alright, boom, let's start doing the thing or whatever, you know, and when you blow up, you gonna blow up.
Right.
I believe what you do is you're gonna, like, what you're doing, you're gonna blow up. And once you blow up, people gonna look at you like, oh, Ernest got a podcast, or Ernest blew up, so I'm about to do it.
Right.
But they're not really seeing your journey. You know what I'm saying? They're not really seeing, like, if you did your first video, you might have had like 2 views.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
10 views. You know what I'm saying? They're not seeing it. They just see you blow up. Now they want to do it because then all of a sudden you're getting a million views on the internet or whatever.
Right. This one's gonna be like that.
That's all I wanted to say. You know?
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Definitely, man. I think we're gonna wrap things up, man. Yeah, this win is something serious today. Right? Because it can happen. It definitely can happen. We live. Greenville Town Commons, man. Definitely, man. Let me see if it's gonna stay up there. But yeah, man, I think it's been a dope interview, bro. Yeah, man, we'll go ahead and wrap things up, man. I definitely appreciate you for doing this for me, man. It's been another edition, man, of More to Live for another great interview. The man, the comedian, the actor, Jay Jackson, King of Facebook, man. notification bell so you get this content as soon as I drop. We out just like that. I'm the voice of the North. Why settle for less? My last name is North. We out.